This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, Illinois Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
Yo, Rick, you did it again, my dude.
As always, we like to bring you guys the illest guests around the city and around the globe. And today's special guest, we have the homie Shana Diggs in the building. Make some noise.
Yeah. What up, y'all? You're killing me with this nice introduction.
Hey, thank you. You know, we try to do what we try to do. So, how you doing?
Why you gotta say it like that?
Okay, Norbert.
I'm a girl. He gotta give me the full
I gotta give her the vibe, man.
Be like, yeah, what's
Last
up
week,
today?
I did say how you doing. I get cussed out. This week, I say how you doing. I still get cussed out.
No, last week first of all, you didn't get cursed at all.
I didn't get cursed out. I didn't.
Last week, you just was too excited.
I was turned.
You just jumped right in there. So,
Right,
let's talk about the show you did
and I'm
yesterday.
like, can we say who she is or
Like, we
where
didn't
she's
even
from?
give her no introduction.
Yeah, go watch the video. I want to hear that. Go watch.
Hey,
And I
but
said
for
hello.
real, we definitely just dropped that Queen Key interview. So if y'all did not go see that, head on over to illinois.co /radio and scroll down a little bit, and the video gonna be right there.
Yep.
Nobody do that better than you do.
I swear, we're just so
You do that. You do that good now.
And for those
Shout it good.
for those that are tuning in, that are tuning in as well on the site, so you can stream us live. Wow, the video is there as well. So it's
So you
just
can hear us, see
it's
us.
in sync. Now, Shana, I said your name wrong earlier,
Yes, you did.
and you said that is a common thing.
It is. Everybody call me Shana Diggs. Like,
I thought it was Shana.
Look, I'm glad you said your
I'm glad
name.
Nico said
Because I mess up
before I
everybody's
did.
name.
I'll like go to shows and they'll be like, Shana Diggs coming to. I'm like, oh, I have to reintroduce myself when I get back on
So
stage.
this is
Like,
my real
it's actually Shana, but we gonna rock with it.
I'm happy you told me earlier because I sure would have been on the mic. We got Shana in the building.
I'm like, what up, Shana?
I'm not offended. I'm just, like, oh, it's Shana.
So I noticed you have a huge family.
I do.
Very huge family. Do they give you a nickname?
Well, Shana is my nickname. My whole name is something else. It's Crow Shana. So that's my short name. And then, friends, they call me like Cocoa Puffs or whatever.
Cocoa
just-
Puffs. Where that come
Puffs.
from?
Or Crow. They just go off of whatever. Like, just chop my name down into whatever they want to call me. But
Just to sound cool, huh?
yeah, I prefer Shana.
I kind of
though.
like that.
I'm still trying to figure out where they get Cocoa Puffs from.
Just from Crow. I don't
Crow
know.
Shana,
They just
so,
kind of like chop
Cocoa
it up
Puffs,
and
though.
do
Cocoa
whatever.
Puffs. She
yeah.
probably was rocking
I feel like
Afro
black people
Puffs.
nicknames don't ever make sense.
Yeah.
Porsche.
I
Porsche.
forgot mine was on. I think it was Boo Boo or something like that.
Crystal.
Don't say that on air too loud.
Just saying.
Nico.
Hey, so what? My mama named me that. Gave me that nickname.
I can't even lie. My mom used to call me Booger.
Okay, see, we on the same boat here.
I don't know. I'd rather be called a Booger than Boo Boo.
I'd rather be called Boo Boo.
I wouldn't want to be called either now.
Jones, what you own?
Both of them are gross and disgusting.
They
Boogers
are,
and boo boo.
Okay.
So I know you used to have a lot of boogers and you used to shit a lot.
Anyway,
I'd rather be Cocoa Puffs.
yeah, true. So you had if I'm not mistaken, a family of 12.
Oh man.
Interesting. You have so what? 12 siblings?
It's a lot of us. I think it's like, I want to say 8 or 9 girls. No, it's 2 boys.
Girl,
and the
you
rest
don't
are
even
girls.
know.
Jesus Christ.
All in one house?
No, not all of them.
I was about to say like the
I was
Brady
about to
Bunch.
say, like,
It's-
ooh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of
female
talent in
energy
one
at
house.
time.
Is all y'all sing?
Well, my older sister, she used to sing, but I think I'm the only person that really do something. I mean, we have talent in other ways. Like my little sister, she draws. She's really good, and like my brother, he can like make anything. So
Are your siblings really supportive of what you do?
yeah, they come out to shows and stuff. But I mean, they're like, "Oh, did you do a new video?" They're not like, "Oh yeah, like let's go to the studio together." They'll just ask me like, "What are you doing?" Because we don't live together. So
Well, I mean, yeah, y'all older now, so Since we still, speaking on family, you used to be in a group, Little Angels. You tried to shout. I see you ain't want to speak on that. Talking about y'all ain't got a little talent.
Like your stomping ground. So it's like thinking about it is kind of funny to yeah, I really was in a group and we was out here like thinking we grown and like singing about just stuff we shouldn't have been talking about.
How long ago was that?
I think we started when I was probably like. When I was like 10, I was like the youngest one. So it was me, my older sister, and it was kind of like Destiny Child, kind of like changing out people. So it was like friends here, different friends there, but like the core was like me, my sister, and like my best friend, and it just kind of changed out, and like we went to like Little Angels to G3, and yeah.
You kept the passion going. Yeah, you kept the passion, that flame going.
Yeah.
I want to know how y'all got along in that household.
All the kids?
Yeah.
Oh, we got along pretty good. Like, I never had any issues with, like, sibling rivalry or anything. Like, when people would be like, oh, I don't talk to my sisters or I don't know them or, like, it's not like that. We, like, best friends.
That's what I like to hit. Family,
yeah, it's actual family.
Sure, okay.
You gotta live together. Why you fighting?
Yeah, why beef if I gotta see you every day?
Yeah. So it was just kind of like, okay, she got my clothes on, whatever. I'm wearing your shoes.
Like, don't scuff them. Right. Don't be stretching out my shirt.
I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that.
You only child?
No, I'm the only boy.
See, I was the only girl, so I didn't have to deal with that.
That sucks to be the only boy.
It does. It's a gift and a curse.
I feel bad for my brother sometimes. I'm like, you got all these sisters. And
it's a gift and a curse. Yeah. It's a gift and a curse, especially when you dealing, like when you get older and you start dealing with me, like, remind me of I see that. My sister did the
same thing, man.
Then it's hard for you to fall for it. Be like, nah, I see the goofy stuff you on, so let me fall back. You can't be naive like all the other dudes who grew up with all brothers.
Mm-hmm. But
and blind to certain things, like you can't be blind to certain things that women do because you grew up around so many women.
I think my brother, even though he like grew up around all us, he don't care. He just do what
he a player. He play because he like look.
He not a player. He just do what he want to do. Like we be telling him about certain girls, and he just be like, I figured out myself. I'm like, okay.
We hard headed.
I know.
Just to learn on our own,
Yeah. We out here. But let's.
Now go ahead.
I thought she was.
I got a sneeze.
I thought she was going to say something. I thought she was about to.
I saw her go like that. So
no, it was a sneeze, but it went back up. I was waiting on it to come out because it's just tickling the top of my nose, but that's not important.
Somebody got a tickle in their nose. Little hairy nose.
But you know what it feels like.
That's why they call her booger.
All right, I'm gonna exit for the day. So I'm not gonna do it.
You gonna get jokes today?
What you was gonna say though?
I was thrown off by Pretty Riot's booger in her nose. But you performed on stage, shared the stage with a lot of people like Twister, and you was by WGCI and Power 92. And what was the experience like?
It was a good experience. Like I got a chance to talk to Twister, and he was telling me like, "Oh yeah, you did a good job with your performance." I think the WGCI showcase was like the biggest. Well, it probably wasn't the big. Like the second biggest show I ever did. We did it at the Promontory, and it was like, it was really good because I guess I commanded all the attention on the stage, and everybody just kind of like put their phones down and paid attention. So it made it a little nerve-wracking a little bit, but at the same time, it was like, okay, well, I'm here to put on a show.
And you did. So, was that recently? Wasn't that like not too long ago?
This show, no. I think it. I can't even remember. I think it was like last year. Or earlier this year. I don't know.
Because I remember it was it, if I'm not mistaken, was it like their home turf event?
Oh, not the home turf.
Okay,
no.
Got you.
So with things like, you put your music on hold twice.
Yeah.
Twice. Like, what was that like for you to do that?
It was difficult in a sense because it's like you really have your passion and you want to go for it, but it's like so many things in your life that's kind of like roadblocks. And like, well, do I want to really pursue this while I'm going through such a huge issue at the time, and like not be for sure if your projects are going to turn out how you want it to because you just have so much other things to deal with? Or it's like, do you deal with your roadblocks first and then get back to what you want to do and then be in the right mindset to do it? So having to stop it was hard, but it was worth it because I had to like make sure I got through school because I was like not trying to be no struggling artist, and I still have like a lot of family issues and everything I try to take care of. But I'm like, okay, I gotta take care of me first, so that's why I put my passion back in the forefront again. But yeah.
It's a thing that now, like, everybody's paying attention to, like, mental illness and things like depression.
Yeah. Being
that you were suffering from a little thing of depression, like, what would be your advice to certain people who's going through it?
Yeah.
Just take some time out for yourself. Like, I think that was my issue. I was, like, dealing with a lot of other people's issues, and it just kind of started weighing heavy on myself. So you really just kind of got to, like, block out whatever you need to block out or take people out of your life and just really, like, hone in on your happiness and what you want to do with yourself. And whatever's not making you happy, whatever's not fitting into your little world at the time, it needs to go.
Do you feel like music is a good therapy for depression?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you into could be not whatever you're into, but like I think it's a positive outlet. Like it was for me because if y'all listen to the EP, a lot of the songs are about like stuff that I was going through at the time that was kind of causing the depression. But yeah, like any way that you can get it out, either music or like you was talking about poetry earlier and like journaling, drawing, whatever, gets out your aggression, working out.
Do you feel, I guess, free, so to say, like when you actually complete a song about something that you're going through?
Yeah, like it kind of, you get it off your chest. It's kind of a done deal. I mean, sometimes the issues are still there, but at least you kind of like found a way to put it, like create some energy and put it somewhere instead of just holding it in and being like upset or mad or whatever the situation was at the time.
So you said you took a break twice. So I know like coming back from off one break, you're kind of like, okay, I'm good. So then coming back from a second break, like, do you feel like that was a break that you were just like, okay, do I really want to do this? Did you contemplate more of coming back, I should say, after the second break?
No, I mean, it wasn't really like a break where I just completely stopped working on anything and everything. It was just more so like a hiatus, like I'm trying to figure out what I really wanted to do. Like I know for sure like music is what I want to do and that's my passion. But like coming back, I'm like, okay, I just have to make sure this time that nothing gets in my way. So I had to put myself in a position where everything was kind of aligned enough to go down that path of trying to, make it work instead of having like, okay, well now I hit another roadblock and now I got to stop again.
I understand.
Okay. We're going to take a quick music break. We're going to get into the homie corporate on phone them.
On phone them.
Right here.
On phone them, Greg.
Every time I say that happens. You finna hear that right now. iLLANOiZE Realize Radio. Don't go nowhere. Back to iLLANOiZE Radio.
Yo.
We are back with Shana Diggs, people.
Shana Diggs.
See, I got it now. See,
it's like flowing.
It's like roll right off the tongue. They just flow.
Where did the Diggs come from, or is that your real name?
No, it's not my real name. I just liked it.
You was a kin to Tay Diggs. So
she was watching Best Man.
She was like, Tay Diggs look like a good. That Tay Diggs, Shana Diggs. Yeah, that's
that go together. I like that.
They go together.
My name, it used to be Queen Bella, but the Queen thing is just so worn out to me, or it's just like a lot. It's used a lot, so I just wanted
Queen Bella. Sound like somebody watched Twilight.
No, I mean, like, me and my friend was just, like, going over names, like, and that was the only thing that stuck. I'm like, I don't really like it, but it sounds okay. But I'm like, I want to be called Shana, but there was already a Shana that rap from Chicago. So I was like, I don't know, I can't do that. So we just added on the last name. I was like, okay, I like it.
Yeah,
it fits.
It fits, and ain't nobody else.
It sounds good, though. It sounds good, though. And, like, Shana Diggs.
Shana Diggs, it rolls.
You like that shit? Shana Diggs.
We Googled it, nobody else came up, so I'm like, that's what it is. Let me get all the names on YouTube
to
and
Google
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Because I've never really heard too many artists say that. Like, I Googled my name to make sure.
Because when we looked up Queen Bella, a lot of girls come up, like, on YouTube. It'd be, like, singers and rappers and all kind of stuff. I'm like, what my video at? It's, like, all the way down there somewhere, so we had to change it.
It's good you did that, because a lot of artists, like you just said, they don't do that, Do you feel like marketing is the most important I'm gonna say marketing. Do you feel like that's the most important thing for artists within this generation of music?
Yeah, you have to, because there's so many people that nobody's gonna know who you are if you don't like speak up and like, hey, I'm here. You know, like you have to really like get out there and use social media.
Oh, that was gonna be my next.
Yeah, and well yourself as well, because social media is really big, but I feel like it only can get you so far. You have to actually be in people's presence for them to actually remember you. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I follow you, but now I see your face, so I'm gonna remember you for now.
That is the best.
She said for now.
For now, because there's so many people. It's like, yeah, so many people that come out like every single day, and then like you said, the attention span is just not there
at all. I mean, what's one of your tactics where you try and lure people in and keep their attention on you?
I don't know if I have a tactic, but I feel like just as a female rapper, it's kind of easy to get attention. So when people see you, they be like, oh, you rap? Because, well, I don't know, a lot of people think I sing. So that, like, when I tell them I rap, they be like, oh, okay, let me see what you about. So I don't know if I necessarily have a tactic, but that's one of the things that works or helps. Like, oh, okay, let me see what you on. Because it's just so many male rappers. Like, it'd be refreshing to see a girl's face on it. And
you in your own lane, like your vocal is different. You have like a different vocal flow. Yeah. Your rap style is super different from everybody else. You can easily tell, oh, that's Shana right there. I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Like, it's for those that's listening, just go check out her music. Google Shana Diggs, SHANADI. Make sure you space it, DIGGS, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
My show was like, I was looking at Nico like, please be good.
Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, bro.
Right now.
They don't be telling people if you can't spell radio.
Okay, players mess up.
But like your rap style, it I don't know the best way to say it. It don't match what I'm looking at.
I know a lot of people say that they like. Well, I literally have let people listen to stuff like, oh, what you think about this? And they be like, oh yeah, the girl sound nice, whoever singing, but who's that guy rapping? I'm like, that's me. What are you talking about? So I don't know. A lot of people like, oh, I didn't expect you to look like that when I heard your voice because it's so deep or smooth or whatever. But I'm like, well, that's just what comes out.
It will remind. I'm not comparing anything, but it gave me like a.
Compare.
Oh, I ain't gonna compare.
I'm not one of those artists like. I have my own lane.
It just made me think of like I just thought of like a MC Light.
Okay.
It just brought me back to that feel because MC Light, she grew because she was very different. She had like a deeper voice.
Kim had a little deep voice.
You're right. Kim did. Foxy Brown did. So it's like
a lot of the greats.
Exactly. and that definitely separates you from the pack. Like when I first heard what's that song I saw you promoting?
My Name, probably.
Yeah, My Name. When I saw My Name, I'm like, man, this is different, but it's good.
Thank you.
So I'm happy, you brought that up about what people would say because I didn't want to say it.
You're not the first person. Everybody say that. Like they'll literally be watching a video and be like, "Who's that rapping?" Like the person that's in the video.
Well, you have like a R&B like image. Like, come off as an R&B. You know what I mean? Like an R&B artist. But then when it's finally like, hold on, that's her because I didn't know them. Like if you wouldn't have said no, Shana Diggs, I would have been like. And you here for?
How do rappers act?
I thought you was here with Elliot. I'm like, oh, no, that's Shana Diggs. Okay, I don't know. It's just an image of a rapper, I guess.
I feel like a lot of people expect female rappers to be very tomboyish.
I mean, I grew up with tomboy.
I mean, not tomboyish.
But I feel like that's a stigma I think is associated with a lot of female. Not necessarily tomboyish, but like a cute tomboy. Like I feel like a lot.
They're not too girly. I don't want to say. You know what I mean? Like they like someone be like you could shake their hand. You know what I mean? Like, when you put your hand out there, won't be like.
I mean, I'm still a woman just because I rap. I mean, I have to I guess conform to
like, what up, bro?
Whatever this image is of what a female rapper is supposed to look like. But I feel like a lot of female rappers are very feminine now.
Yeah.
They are more in tune with their sexy
side. And they get in tune with their inner chi.
Yeah.
Their inner what?
Inner chi.
CHE.
What?
Yeah.
I cannot do
whatever.
Now, since we're on the subject of music, let's chat about Waffle Cone.
Can I ask?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry because I've been waiting on this moment.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Where did Waffle Cones come from? Like the name. What is?
You like ice cream? I mean,
I do, but I mean, actually, I'm lactose intolerant, so I won't eat that much ice cream.
Ooh, look, boo boo.
Look, and she get it. Don't bring no ice cream for you on the first date now.
No, but when I was listening to all the songs, like even the stuff that I didn't put on there, I just felt like it was just a whole bunch of different flavors. It wasn't like you was listening to the same song over and over. Because I feel like with some people's EPs or LPs, albums, whatever, a lot of the songs, they kind of sound like repetitive. And I didn't feel like, I mean, I'm not just hyping myself up like, oh, all your songs are so different and great. But they didn't sound alike to me. So I just thought like, okay, like these are all like different flavors. And when I think about like fun and flavorful, I think about ice cream. And then I mentioned like waffle cones in one of my songs. So I was like, okay, that's kind of sticking with me. So that part just jumped out. I'm like, well, I guess that
it definitely caught my attention. I'm like, waffle cones.
Like,
let's
okay,
listen to this to see what it sounds like.
Same. I'm happy you brought it up.
The name alone drew me in. That's why I was waiting on that moment because I'm like, I have to know. I was trying not to ask earlier.
No, hey,
I have to know why this is called waffle cones. Like, what is the reason behind it?
And then you had like the ice creams and the waffle cones all on the cover. Who designed the cover art?
I have to look it up. I forgot his name. I feel so bad right now. But he's not like from Chicago, so I don't know if I don't even know where he's from. I met him on Instagram. Yeah.
Well, he did a good job. Shout out to the homie that did the cover art. We don't know who you is, but shout you out.
I know, right? I feel so bad. I can't, because I met him I met him via Instagram a long time ago, so that's why I'm not like thinking of his name right now. But yeah.
I mean, so break down waffle cones to the people for those that have not heard it. You know, what was the concept behind some of the songs on there?
Well, right now I just released a video for Good Vibes that's on there. I think for the EP, or is it an LP or EP?
I mean, well, you got 5 songs, right? It was 5 songs on there?
7.
It was
5, 7. It was 7?
Yeah. She got Good Vibes, Free, Ain't About It, Lay Down, BLR, and Motion in my name.
I think it's the number of songs that's on there that make it a difference.
I was just going to say, I've always wanted to know that. What's the difference between the LP and the EP?
So, EP is pretty much, it's like an it's pretty much a 30-minute record, a 30-minute album. I'm not gonna say album, but it's a 30-minute project.
She's schooling all of us. I'm like,
I make music. You gotta learn, But that's what EP is considered. But then with this new generation, they start putting 10 tracks on records. Something about EP. That's not an EP. If it's past 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. That's not an EP. It's considered an LP. LP is full-length projects.
So what do LP?
Now, I forgot the actual definition, but
what does the
acronym stand for?
Well, I mean, we get back into that.
I'm sorry, curiosity.
But that's the difference between the two. EP is pretty much just the short version album of things, and then your LP is the full laid out album, your past 30 minutes, record. And a lot of artists, for some reason, just got lost in translation. I don't know where, when, how.
Everybody just putting out EP.
Yeah.
Just because
20 tracks. They got an EP.
Everybody just putting out EP. What you dropping? This is my EP. Yeah. They don't want to say mixtapes. They want to sound professional.
Which is my EP. But you got 20 tracks on now. I done seen that before. I actually talked to an artist about it. I'm not going to put you out there. But he was getting ready to drop his first project. He like, I'm finna drop my EP, bro, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, send it to me. This man had 13 songs. I say, bro, this is not an EP. This is an album. If you want an EP, you need to chop off some of them songs.
Right.
And get it, lower some of them, that length.
Ooh, while we speaking on chopping songs, so you just said that on Waffle Cone you were listening to some songs and you kind of decided which ones to take off. So how was that process? Because I feel like as an artist, when you're creating a project, you kind of want everything to go on there. So how did you decide which songs wouldn't make the cut?
It was just more so I was trying to get everything done before I went to South by Southwest, which didn't end up happening. So some of the songs that was going to be on there wasn't totally finished. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, I'll just finish them later and put it on something else because of the time constraint. But I still ended up, it wasn't done by the time I went to South by Southwest. I was just like, forget it. I'll just keep what I have totally done and we'll just put that to the side for later if it still like is relevant.
Waffle cones too.
Yeah. Another EP.
Waffle cones too.
Yeah. Just call it banana split.
I was finna say milkshake. I was finna say
y'all
milkshake.
Hungry ass.
Hey, you gotta stick to the to the script. You feel?
The theme of it.
So EP is actually extended play.
And
LP is long play. There we go.
Okay.
Look, I googled
what
it
the
too.
heck is the difference between extended and long then? Because I feel like both of those mean long. We're not gonna look it up, but I looked it up on my own
Sounds
time.
like perverted
But
a
that's
little bit. Then it came like something like a freaky.
turn this mic on.
EP, I got that EP, that LP, baby.
I don't think nobody thinks about it like that. I mean, I think you're the only person that just thought about it like that.
I didn't even think of, my mind
Jones
be in the
lives in
gutter.
gutter, G.
Look,
He
it stays
lives in
there. I represent gutter life.
He lives in there.
Gutter life, gutter gang, baby.
So on Waffle Cones, you just meet someone. What's the first song you tell them to go play or check out?
That's hard. Well, I would say I guess Good Vibes since that's the one that I'm promoting right now. But all of the, like I said, all the songs sound different. So
It does.
You'll get a different vibe from each song. So
You sung on there too.
Huh?
You had sung a little on there.
I sing a little bit.
See? That R&B look still come in handy.
I mean, I used to sing when I was little, so it made sense. And then, like, I'm really prone to writing a lot of, like, R&B type of stuff. So I just try to, like, see what my engineer could do with my voice.
Have you thought about songwriting for others?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I haven't had, like, the opportunity to, but I wouldn't mind it. Because I feel like a lot of people are,
I just slid that in there. Huh? I said you could write me a song.
Oh, that's fine. You sing?
No, I just do spoken word. I mean, I could sing a little bit. I could carry a note, but I'm not gonna be like.
You like me? Yeah, that's how I'm like. Okay, yeah. I could stand back here and like hum something. But
and it's gonna sound real good, but you're gonna be getting the mic and start carrying notes on that. It's gonna.
But yeah, I would write for other people. I feel like some artists that I hear, they have like really good voices and they're really talented, but the songs kind of suck. So.
I agree.
I mean, to be 100% honest, like some people have the talent, they just don't have the songwriting ability. But people like get on artists for having like ghostwriters and stuff, but like they're talented, they just probably aren't good at writing good like hit songs. So,
fact. I mean, speaking of music, can you want to introduce your single?
Sure, you guys. I'm happy to introduce Good Vibes to y'all. Hope y'all like it. It's smooth. It's here. Listen to it. Love it. Go download it.
Right here on iLLANOiZE. Don't go nowhere. We coming right back with Shana.
Turn up. Yo.